Here comes a declaration. I can get you into a $500,000 home for $6,500 out of pocket. Now, do you or is there somebody in your family who would gift you $6,500 to buy a $500,000 home? By the way, what's the best time to start looking at those? Is Friday or Saturday better for you? Do you know how many people I talk to, and now I call less people because, of this, right? But how many people I talk to that cannot believe it when I tell them they can buy a $500,000 home with $6,500 out of pocket and a 640 FICO score. That's a declaration. You know what? I don't really want to go out and look at property today. When you find a good deal or I find a good deal, please give me a call. All right. What is that person? That person is a true human being. Tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. Just don't make me do anything today. Tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll kiss my wife tomorrow. I'll take the kids to pickleball tomorrow. I'll buy a house tomorrow. That's a monotonous sound. So when somebody says to you, when you find something that's good, say, I'm so glad you brought that up. Here it comes again, because every morning at 6, while I'm eating cereal with my little boy, I'm online looking for the good deals. The problem is they're gone by 12. Now what I need to know is, if there's a house there that's a good deal, are you going to buy it? Yes, I'm going to buy it. Great. What is the optimal way to reach you? Is it SMS? Is it text? Is it through email? What can I catch your eye? Because if I send it to you at 8 and you don't open it till the next day, the house will be sold. What's the best way to reach you? Because I am determined that I get you the best deal possible. How many of you would respond to that? So again, you have combined a declaration of a business principle that benefits the client. That is totally different to bragging. I'm the #1 realtor on the side of your car. It means absolutely nothing. I have business processes and business disciplines that I have trained myself to give the optimal benefit to a buyer or seller. That you can say to me all day long. You can keep your fancy rep. There's many others I could give you. The best declaration is this. It's a declaration that connects with who you are. There are 4,000 real estate agents just in this tiny little valley here. The vast majority of those real estate agents got their license because they don't want to work hard and they want to make a fat check when they do work hard. The vast majority will say, oh, I love people, but they work part-time and set everything in their life in a higher position than answering a buyer call. We are inverting that industry. Actually, Amazon, Zillow, Realtor.com, Opcity are inverting that issue where they realize that we are weak and they are strong because they are there all the time. And I believe buyers and sellers deserve for us to be there all the time. So what are you going to declare to them that makes them want to work with you? So you're talking to me as a buyer. Make me a declaration. Hey, Crystal, yeah, okay, so I've been looking at a bunch of property. I don't know where to go. My offers don't get accepted. Boom, hit me. Something about Crystal. Go.
I will get your offer accepted. This is what I do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Great, now tell me something about you.
I'm honest, I have integrity, I work hard.
How does that benefit me?
Because I'll get your offers accepted.
Exactly. Sarah, I've looked at properties, made offers, haven't gotten the offers. I don't know what to do. It's so frustrating right now. Maybe I'll wait till the market goes down.
Hey, Andrew, I get it. I'm with you. That's frustrating. And I'm on the buyer's side too, so I will do everything that I can and I will show you property until you get one accepted. I'm here for the long haul and I'm not going anywhere.
Perfect, that's a declaration. You get it, Stephanie? I think I'm gonna wait till next year before I buy a house. I think the prices are gonna go down and my kids aren't happy in school, but I just gotta wait. I keep getting turned down.
Well, Andrew, I don't think you should wait until then because the
time to buy is now, and I'm gonna get that offer accepted for you. So let's get out there, find the one you want, and I'm a tough negotiator that's gonna get the deal closed.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for. There is something that's unique to Stephanie. Did you hear that? You said integrity. You said tough negotiator. What's the unique thing about you? Every human being needs to know what's unique about them, right? What's unique about you, Doug?
Aggressive.
Aggressive. What's unique about you, Dominic?
I'll be aggressive as well.
What's unique about you? See, you know why he's doing this? Because he's not in touch with himself. What's unique about, I know what's unique about you.
I'm a big redhead that'll get the job done.
Ah! Now we got out of blah, blah, blah to I'm a big redhead that will get the job done. That's why he just put his first $500,000 deal in escrow. Start, what's unique about you?
I create relationships with other realtors and brokers, and I have a relationship with them that I call on again and again. I'm sure I can get you something that you'll enjoy.
Perfect. What's unique about you?
I'm patient.
All right, now, so watch. Feature, advantage, benefit. Right? Brunette, feature. British, feature. Mohawk, feature. Military, feature. Speak Spanish, feature. A benefit is the feature that you have that benefits somebody else. So you just said you're what?
Patient.
That's a feature. How does that benefit me? I want to marry you. No offense, I'm married already.
I think a lot of realtors aren't patient when they're working with someone for 6 months to a year. They kind of lose that patience. And
So now translate that to me as a buyer, because what you just said is excellent. I want you to know, Andrew, I'm a patient person, and
very determined.
right now it can take,
Anywhere from 5 to 6 months, maybe even longer if you're looking for a very specific property.
so I'm going to exercise my patience in our relationship to make sure I don't quit until you buy a home. I just turned a feature into a benefit. You understand? What makes you unique?
I'm hardworking, dedicated, and I will get you the right house that you're looking for.
Yeah, if I was you, you know what I would say in addition to that? I served our country for 31 years and I didn't quit, not for 1 second. And when I came out with, you call it honorable discharge? No, what's the correct term?
Honorable discharge.
Honorable discharge. I came out with honorable discharge after 31 years. Now, I will tell you jokingly, I prefer it doesn't take 31 years to find your house. But that same discipline that I showed, I will show to you. You need to learn how to say that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We all love you. And you have integrity, and you have 31 years you served your country. You need to tell people about that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So identify what's unique about you. I know unique things about you. You don't know about yourself. Because I've been reading people since I was a child. You pull out what's unique about you, put that in a sentence, and convert that sentence from a feature into a benefit. You with me? Declarations are a huge part of success in the real estate business. Did everybody get it?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, that's the end of that one. Did anybody benefit from that?
Yes.
Seriously, did you benefit from it? Listen to me. This thing about saying who you are and driving it home, giving the benefit, is huge, Rachel. I know how you're unique. How are you unique?
I'm dedicated.
100%. But that's a feature.
Yeah. So how am I unique?
No, you just said that you have a unique feature that you're dedicated. I'm your buyer. I just learned you're dedicated. So what? You're dedicated to pickleball or what?
No, I'm dedicated to my clients. When we're working together, I know what you want, I know why you want it, and I'll get it.
Feature benefit.
Yeah.
Victor, how are you unique?
I'm persuasive.
Huh?
I'm persuasive.
Actually, that's true. Kind of in an obnoxious way. But you're persuasive, right? How does that benefit me?
Well, I will do everything to get you in the right home.
So I'm going to give you the words. I'm going to do everything to persuade the listing agent when we write an offer to take our offer. Because I'm persuasive. And it doesn't work anymore just to deliver an offer. I just don't let go. All the people I work with in the office, I drive them crazy because I don't let go. And I'm not going to let go for you either. Do you hear what you did? You just took a feature that you have and made it a benefit. What's a feature about you, Spencer?
I'm persistent.
I would say going over to China and starting apps and so on and so forth. You're just looking for a new vision for your life now. I'm persistent. Make it special for me.
I won't stop until I get what, find what you're looking for.
Ooh, so I'm going to tell you something about you. Your voice changes. Something clicks inside you sometimes, and your voice changes. And you go from being like a follower to a leader in a second. Did you all see that change in his voice? Did anybody else notice that?
Yeah, he sat up. And
Like in a second. You might even not even know that about
You got that
yourself.
on tape, right? I don't need to see that.
Very cool. So everybody got it?
Yes.
Get it? Next. I'm going to do this for the last time for a while. I've got 10 more of these. And we're going to do these. You go, Andrew, I've heard this before. Okay, then why aren't you doing it? Andrew, I've read these before. Okay, why aren't you doing it? Andrew, you've told me this before. Okay, why aren't you doing it? Why do you only have one in escrow? What's your problem? Hey! You only have one in escrow. What's your problem? I haven't had one in escrow since I was 32. It's freaking scary. So if you only got one in escrow, then you need to learn this. Because it means buyers aren't following you. And sellers aren't following you. If you have integrity and you're hardworking and you have the right information, you have thousands of leads to follow up on. You need to find out how to get people to follow you. I'll tell you a very quick story about a guy who was a failed pastor for 20 years. After 20 years, he got, this was just a particularly interesting story. He got into the fact there were a lot of people who were sick, and he felt really bad for people who were sick because there were a lot of elderly people in his church. So he started to make these little groups where they prayed for people for healing. And he did it for a year, and everybody got sicker. And after 1 year, some people started to get better and to heal. He stayed with it and stuck with it. 5 years later, there were 1 million people worldwide who had bought his tape series and opened satellite churches as a result of the fact that he pressed forward. 1 million people. The irony is he died of cancer. But hundreds of thousands of people across the world, their lives were changed, including mine. So, this is about leadership. It is about finding your slot. We're all here because we think our slot is real estate. And you're going to use leadership even if for 12 months it drives you nuts. I promise you, this business has fed 2 of my families for 30 years. This business will not only feed you, it will prosper you if you treat it as a business. But now, more than ever, we need to show leadership. Where does leadership begin? Inside of ourselves.